Coming up on I'm Not Judging But Today. And the old guy put out his hands and held onto the little boy. Not harsh, but like kind of steadied him. And then went to the mum, can you control your children?
Oh no.
Yeah.
She's always going to be first, Jojo. She's always going to be first.
So, hey, appreciate.
Spot the competitive one.
Yeah, I forgot about Charlie being this competitive. I'll let you guys have a point.
Yeah, sure.
I think that somewhere along the way, we have started to believe that to be a good parent, you need to be a full-time activities coordinator. And if you're not doing that, then you're absolutely failing. So you're packing days up with trips, crafts, activities to do, experiences. Oh my God, making all the feel-good memories. And we actually forget sometimes the best memories are just doing the simple, ordinary things.
Yeah.
All those things are just as important. And the empty diary approach, I love it. But I think it's just really giving ourselves permission to just do that, just have nothing planned.
Hey, gorgeous girlies, how are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, how are you? Oh, sorry.
One day, we're going to nail this.
Day.
Never gonna
It'll
learn
just
how.
be really professional.
I hope that day never comes.
No, because that'd be boring.
That'd be boring. Vicky, darling, how are you?
Jeanette, how are you? I am wonderful. No, I'm really good actually. School is out for Prim on Friday. We had a lovely weekend. Went to the Harbour Festival, and the weather's just glorious, isn't it? It's like so lovely, and I just keep looking at the weather to come, and it's like sunshine, sunshine. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I'm in a really good mood, guys.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I can cope with this. Like in the 20s,
Yeah.
the heat is fine. It's when it edges up over 30 and just sitting still,
Yeah.
you're sweating. That's what I
Yeah.
can't deal with. This,
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm okay with. I'm all right with.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Charlie,
Me
how
too.
are you? Are the girls out yet? Are
They
you free?
are, yeah, absolutely. So we had like the Leavers Assembly.
Oh, little
We had the
Megs.
Leavers Party. Oh, it was so lush. It was just so lovely. Yeah,
Totes
it was
emosh.
amazing. It was, yeah. So that's it for primary now for her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was
and
lush,
for
though.
you as well.
Yeah, that's it.
It's weird, isn't it?
2 in secondary, and I
Yeah.
just don't feel old enough, guys. I just
You're
don't.
not.
Well,
What's
we're
going
still
on there?
teenagers ourselves. So
Who's the responsible adult? Don't know.
Keep looking, because there's none here.
How about you, babe? What have you been up to?
You'll be proud of me. I actually watched like half an hour of the semi-final of the World Cup.
Did you?
Yeah. How are we feeling? Are we okay? Charlie, are you okay?
Do you know what? I'm so happy. I am so happy. Spain won.
Yes.
I'm really happy. And as a nation, I feel like we are all happy that Spain won.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that Argentina played really dirty.
They
Is
have
that true?
continued to play that way,
Are they?
which is why I say as a nation, we were all back in Spain, weren't we? England were back
Yeah.
in Spain. But yes, so I feel like the right team won. I thought that they played fantastically. Spain did. So yeah, really happy. Watched the France and England game, obviously, as well.
That was a bit nuts, wasn't it? That was so many goals.
Oh, it was an excellent game to watch. Yeah, really good game to watch. And they showed us how it's done, really, because they were gentlemen at the end. They all thanked each other and it was all nice. It wasn't like the fisticuffs of Spain and Argentina.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Argentina. Just Argentina.
Just Argentina.
And are you obsessed with Jude Bellingham? Because I feel like everyone is now obsessed with him.
100%, yes.
I don't even like football, and I just love watching him. And is it
Erling Haaland.
Yes.
Erling Haaland, and I watched like a 3-minute video the other
Yeah.
night of their friendship. I was like, I couldn't stop. I was like, Matt, look, and he's like, that's nice.
I feel like I've watched
love
every
them.
video of Jude Bellingham at the minute that there is to see. There's so many, and obviously it's everywhere, right? But I'm here for it, and I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Great role models
Yeah.
for
Absolutely.
the lads,
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and the
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
What are our plans for summer holidays? I'm 2 weeks in now with Nora. What are our plans? Are we going away? Vix, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I am not going away. I am doing a staycation.
Lush.
So we've got a week off altogether, and we've just made a list of things that we'd like to do that you know, like we've never been to the Wave and like might go to like Midland Safari Park and things like that,
Nice.
that are like quite expensive, that I thought, well, we'll save some money for day trips instead.
Nice.
And also, I don't have to pack or have the stress of unpacking.
Oh, so true.
And
Love that.
I just really want this time to be lovely for everyone, including me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm just like, it's tiring. This last term's been tiring for everyone, and we all need to have some chill and rejuvenation.
Yeah,
It's all about me. No.
absolutely.
But yeah, it's just going to be, I'm
Sounds
just going to enjoy
perfect.
it. Yeah.
Sounds lush.
Yeah.
No pressure, which I love.
Yes.
We love a bit of no pressure. What about you, Joel?
I am doing like a similar situation, like planning some things, like having in the diary, like planning to do Ross on Wye, the kayaking,
Paddleboarding.
Yes, the
Oh,
kayaking down the Ross on Wye, which would be nice in August, and like a few things like that. Like we're going away for my mum's birthday, and then we're going to Italy for a little family.
Are you going to Lake
lush.
Garda?
Yes,
Amazing.
Yeah.
One of my favourite
So
places.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It's so
lush.
beautiful there.
yeah.
Oh,
But
dreamy.
it makes such a difference, doesn't it, when it's like sunny here, because you feel like you're still having a proper summer holiday.
Yes,
like you don't have to
defo.
go away because it's so nice here. It's lush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Coming up, I have a new type of overheard on the plane. And I'm very excited to share
I can't
it with
wait
you.
for this.
Brilliant. And we're taking a trip down memory lane as we play.
What did she say?
That, where our producer is going to quiz us and see if we can remember some of our best one-liners from this series.
I
feel
really
like
can't
that's
wait for that.
I'm not going to be able to remember anything. I'm in perimenopausal. I can't remember what happened
slow.
yesterday.
I am so slow. It's like I'm 2 steps behind myself the entire time. Just like, hello.
Oh, I'm excited, guys. It's going to be great. This is going to be so great. Plus, we'll be doing our last of the unqualified advice for the end of the school year.
And we're going to be chatting to my lovely friend and Morning Live colleague, Dr. Punam, about her new book, The Mother Load.
Lush, the mother load.
The Mother Load. It's so good and so perfect for any mother out there of any age child. So I'm really excited to chat to her about that. It's going to be good. But first, it's time for Overheard. And this week, I had my ear to the ground on an aeroplane. Not literally, though, because the floors are a bit minging, aren't they, on aeroplanes?
Yeah, really
Sticky.
big.
Bit sticky. Don't you think they're getting a little bit pub floory, you know,
Oh, gosh.
aeroplanes these days?
Yeah.
They need a carpet upgrade.
They need a carpet upgrade.
Yeah.
They do.
Ugh.
So, Nora's already been off school for 2 weeks. So the first week she was off, me, her and Steve went over to France for a few days as a little break, just the 3 of us. And yeah, it was really nice. But on the plane on the way back, there was this incident with these 2 young lads. So I think one of them must have been 4 or 5, the other one maybe 3 or 4. And they were sat in the row in front. So the dad and one child was sat in front of me, and then the mum and one child was sat in front of this older guy on the opposite side of the aisle. And these 2 boys, once the seatbelt signs had gone off, they were running up and down the middle of the plane. So I'm quite fast. And then they'd kind of like knock into people as they went past. Like they knocked into me a few
Christ.
times. And then they'd like jump on the seats. Then they'd be stood on the seats looking over and like pulling on the back of the seats. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. Like I was like, they're kids. They're up in the air. You know, they're going to get bored. But every time they ran past this older guy, who must have been in his late 60s, he looked really annoyed.
Oh, no.
And then after this was going on for about, 10, 15 minutes, as the kid went past, he knocked into the old guy, and the old guy put out his hands and held onto the little boy. Not harsh, but like kind of steadied him, and then went to the mum, "Can you control your children?"
Oh no.
And then me and Steve were like, but also watching, kind of like, And she was like, what? He was like, can you control your children? They're being really disruptive, running up and down the plane. And the mum looked quite sort of like, well, offended, I'd say.
Yeah.
The dad didn't say anything. He was just sort of like, you know,
Oh,
sat
God.
there kind of.
Nice
and
one,
then the
Dad.
mum,
Yeah, cheers, Dad.
nice one. And then they got the boys to sit down. Assuming, you know, I don't know what they did after that. But then the mum sat next to the two boys. The dad moved over to the single seat. So the mum was then in charge of the boys.
Yeah.
Mum
and
needs
then-
a sangria when she lands.
Yeah.
She
doesn't
needs
she?
a sangria when she lands.
Sangria. As we were getting off the plane, the woman who was sat in front of me, or she was close by anyway, she leant over to the older guy, tapped him on the arm and said, well done, I'm really glad you said something. They were completely out of control.
Oh my God.
And then they started having a chat about how, you know, how badly behaved the kids were. So I was like, anyway,
gosh.
what do we make of that, peeps? How do we feel about that? I kind of felt for the mum, but at the same time, I don't know.
You can
I don't
see
know.
both sides of the coin
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
can't you?
100%. And I think you have to, it's really hard on a plane journey when you've got young kids. It definitely is. But you can't just go, now off you go down the aisle, leap, twirl, bash anyone you want. There has to be some like boundaries. But yeah, I mean, I remember walking up and down with Daisy and Prim and, you know, kind of talking to people, but trying to keep it calm because you're aware that also people are nervous flying.
Yeah.
You're in a box in the sky. It's anxiety inducing. And I think that, yeah, I feel for her, absolutely. But you do have to still parent and have boundaries on a plane. What do you reckon, Charlotte?
No, I totally agree. I agree with everything you just said. Like, it's so difficult as a parent, but then you just have to kind of like make them run everywhere in the airport. So they're super tired for the aeroplane in the sky. And then you have to like get endless snacks, buy all the snacks, get all the snacks, download a film and get that iPad
all the
on.
games.
You know, you have to get something that's going to get them tired, get them sleepy and distracted so they don't want to run up and down the aisles because, you know, they paid for their plane seat too, haven't they? And like when you're older, you do forget what it's like to be in the thick of it in the trenches, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, could he have moved seat and just moved a bit further away? You know, I don't know.
Could he have spoken to the kids? Could he have, like, you know, gone, what are you doing? Where are you going? Like, distracted them.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, you can be nice about things. And I think then that
Could
woman
the
getting
steward
up
have got some crayons out?
Yes.
It was EasyJet. They don't give you free crayons.
No free crayons.
You're lucky you get a
How
seat.
dare they?
They didn't give the kids any screens at any point. So I think they were like a no screen family,
Right.
which is, you know, good for them. But at the same time, that then needs to not impact the rest of the plane.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you're on an aeroplane, it's not necessarily like a screen. It would just take the place of the TV, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like you're... Or you have to
Like kids'
take some
magazines
cards and like
and-
play games of cards with them. You have to be the entertainment if you're not giving them some entertainment. It can't be the old man.
Or just
behind
give them
you.
a skipping rope down the aisle.
But also, like, they were serving hot drinks and stuff. And
Yeah,
you could
that's
see the air
it.
stewardess was a bit like, ugh.
Jesus, yeah.
So I'm not judging, but it, you know, there needs to be some kind of
Preparation.
control,
Definitely.
preparation of the children on the plane.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to chat to a kid, or, you know, it's not mine, you know, or, you know, I was distracting a baby near the toilets at one point that was crying and just having a little chat with, you know, just things like that. But I don't think the guy needed to be quite so
Harsh about
eggy,
it.
you know?
He'd obviously waited until like he'd had fully enough.
Yeah. Like jump in there before, diffuse the situ, you know?
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That was my drama on the plane.
Love it.
Again, nothing, nowhere is safe. Okay, now it's time for What Did She Say? Woohoo! When I recorded that for Jojo, I didn't realise it was going to be used quite this many times.
Do you know what
did she say?
Now it's...
What did she say?
Stop it, Jojo! I love it!
Okay, this is new and just for this episode, and it's a game we're going to play. So we're going to get our producer Jojo to explain.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so I'm going to explain the game. I'm going to read you a line of something one of you have said in this last school year. But to guess the answer, you have to shout, what did she say? And so the first person I hear that shouts it gets to answer the question. So we'll do it at practice.
Okay.
Oh,
So
good.
for
Practice.
example, I might say, who said, I genuinely love you?
What did she say?
What did she say?
Me.
So Charlie was there first. So Charlie, who said it? Correct.
Yeah.
She's always going to be first, Jojo. She's always going to be first.
So hey, appreciate.
Spot the competitive one.
Yeah, I forgot about Charlie being this competitive.
I'll let you guys have a point.
Yeah, sure.
Right, first question. So don't forget, you need to shout out,
Yeah.
what did she say? Yeah. Okay, so who said, scroll up?
What did she say?
Briony.
Charlie.
Correct.
That was a good impression of Charlie as well, Jojo.
That was.
It was a very good impression. I'm going to keep score as well.
Ooh.
Okay, number 2. Who said, where's the ham?
What did she say?
What did she say?
Charlie.
Vix.
Correct.
Did I?
Yeah, when you were helping the old lady in the supermarket, you got cross because you were on the phone to Lou.
What am I doing? What am I
The
doing?
uniform. Because it was the
Yes,
uniform distraction.
Of course.
I think I'm our biggest fan, guys. I remember it all.
Love it.
Okay, number 3. Who said, not my circus, not my monkeys?
What did she say?
What did she say?
That's Charlie.
That's Bri. And it's to do with mobile phones, right? No. Oh, it was the elf on the shelf.
Oh, it was the elf on the shelf, yes. I love this
good.
game.
So good.
Who said, ungrateful little shits?
What did she say?
Go on,
It
Vix.
was me.
No,
Oh.
Was it me?
there's no point there.
Terrible at this.
That was Charlie talking about when an email about kids being ungrateful.
Brilliant.
Okay, number 5. Who said, I'm not judging, but that boils my blood?
What did she say?
What did she say?
Briony?
Was it me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was you.
That was about when another podcast talked about
yes.
children who were spoilt brats.
Only children were spoilt brats. Yes.
Okay, who said, I feel like I got all of my romance out of me when I was
What did
younger
she say?
and now I'm dead inside?
It was me. When I said I feel like I'm dead inside.
I love it.
That was you talking on Valentine's Day.
Oh, so romantic. Gareth is one lucky man.
Oh my god.
I can't do the voice, but who said, leap of faith, leap of faith?
What did she say?
What did she say?
Charlie.
It was Vix when she was leap off it. Leap off it.
I couldn't find.
And you committed.
Find my harmony, and then I just kept going lower and lower. Leap off faith. Yeah, 'twas
Okay,
me.
who said, Chloe's back?
What did she say?
Yes, Charlie.
It was Vix and it was Prim's imaginary friend. I really am our number 1 fan. I really mean
You
it.
are, I love
really
it.
love us.
I'm doing so badly. Charlie's won though, right?
Am I the only one playing this game?
I just love
Unfortunately, I
it.
don't have a trophy for you. It's just pride.
It's just press.
So who said, how dare she? How dare she?
What did she say? It was Bri.
Yeah, do you know when or why?
Yes. But also no? Remind me.
I have
It
no
was-
idea.
Briony was answering an email from a listener's question about an auntie gifting
To
Slim
the Slim
Shake.
Shake.
Oh my god!
When she
yeah.
got the gift.
That was awful.
Outrageous.
Outrageous.
I stand by my words.
How dare she?
How dare she?
Dare she?
Who said, I feel like I'm in The Handmaid's Tale?
What did she say?
Charlie.
It was Bri, and it was when she was walking
was
next
brilliant.
to Steve.
Oh yeah.
Because he walks so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were like behind him.
Yeah.
Like in Handmaid's
In
Tale.
my red robe.
I love it.
And who said, I'm like the woman in the shoe?
What did she say?
What did she say?
Bryony.
Vicky.
Yes.
Yeah, about having all the kids over.
With so many children, I do not know what to do.
In our very first episode, didn't need to keep score because Charlie basically got all the answers.
Number one fan.
I love you guys.
I love you.
Amazing. I love you. Thanks,
hope you
Jojo.
enjoyed
That was
that.
epic.
I loved it.
That was amazing. Thank you
so
very
much
much,
fun.
producer
I wanted
Jojo,
more.
for that. That was great. She won. Of course you did.
I
Look at
want
her.
part
She
2.
did.
It should be made regular, JJ.
We'd love that.
Sure.
I would love that.
Now it's time for Between You and Me, where our lovely listeners share their dilemmas, problems, or anecdotes, and we offer a little unqualified advice in return. We've had an email from Cara in Telford. It reads, I already feel bad about this one because I need to tell you, I need to confess something at the end. Okay. Hi, ladies. I've been trying to teach my kids to ride their bikes for what feels like centuries. I fear we started off wrong and with stabilizers instead of balance bikes, and now my kids are behind all their friends. We're going on holiday with a big group of friends this summer, and I know cycling is on the cards. I don't want them to worry or be embarrassed that they can't ride properly yet. But I'm also now having an internal panic that I need to do some intensive cycling practice ASAP to get them up to speed. But I don't know if there's enough time. Help! Nora can't ride a bike.
Have either of my children.
Have you tried it before?
What?
What did you say, Vix?
I said neither one of my kids can ride a bike.
Oh, no.
No.
Have
I
you
know.
attempted it?
Yeah, Nora had stabilizers, and Steve used to take her out to like the car parks nearby to try and get her to go. And it just got so painful trying to drag her out to do it. She just didn't want to do it. In the end, we were like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. She can live without. She can live without it. She can learn later in life. But now I'm like, oh, maybe we should have taught.
So
She can teach herself when she's older. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Surely I've passed on enough knowledge.
I told Claire the other day that Prim, because she was like, Prim still can't ride a bike. And I was like, well, you teach her then. She was like, okay. So she's coming over and teaching Prim to ride a bike in the next couple of weeks. So I was
that's
like,
amazing.
great.
I took my kids up the Downs to help them to learn how to ride when they were younger. And there's this place in Hengrove that has a track and they do lessons. So somebody else teaches them.
That sounds fun.
I did it where I used the track, but just taught them myself. So I didn't have somebody else teach them. I just used the track. So you can like use the facilities, or you could back then. It was a while ago, but I'm sure you can use the facilities and then you can teach, or you can have them teach. So it can be, because like sometimes when you're teaching your kid and they don't listen to you, but they'll listen to somebody else.
Yes.
So they provide that, and it's a place in Hengrove where they've got like a racetrack where they take them around that. So it's really, really helpful. So Cara could do that, do like an intense course.
But if she doesn't, she seems like she doesn't have much time.
But it's like literally like a weekend or in a day.
Oh, okay.
Like
they could do like a day course.
Yeah.
So find your nearest day course, Cara.
Yeah.
Exactly
Book 'em
that.
in.
Where you can just do
just do
intense
it.
course. I mean, learning how to ride a bike doesn't take a long period of time, because you can usually just learn how to ride a bike in a straight line on the same day. It's just turning corners.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to like go with it. You just have to like give it a whirl, Pearl.
And if she doesn't want to do it,
If she doesn't want to do it, she could just run alongside.
Yeah.
Or get a backy. Get a backy from her mates.
I don't particularly enjoy riding a bike, so I get it. It's not the end of the world if they can't ride a bike, but obviously if you're going on holiday and other people are riding a bike.
Did you just say get a scooter?
Yeah, get a scooter.
I
You
love
could get
that.
a scooter.
That's a really good idea.
Or maybe see if they've got a tandem.
yeah. Or like a little trailer.
A little trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could, I think if you get a tandem, at least get a parent on the front, kid on the back.
It's hard because it doesn't say how old they are.
Yeah. But if depending on the age, if they're a little bit older, hire a tandem, you're away.
Absolutely. You can do this, Cara.
Maybe a
you
scooter.
can do this, Cara.
Yeah, so...
Just get someone else to do it. I'll give you Claire's number.
This is it.
Exactly.
This is it. There's got to be somewhere in the local area that can provide some lessons, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, an intensive
Great
course.
idea.
Excellent. We hope that helps, Cara, but we hope that it helps as well to know that you are not alone. Me and Vix are right there with you. If you've enjoyed our unqualified advice over the last year, then head over to wherever you get your podcasts and you can scroll through our last 40 episodes. There have been some corkers. Oh my gosh, 40 episodes. You can also find best bits, unseen clips, the best of our celebrity parents we've spoken to, plus much, much more over on YouTube, where you can still like our videos and subscribe. Pretty please. You can also find us on socials at I'm Not Judging But Pod. Now it's time for In the News, where we unpack all the stories shaping modern parenting. This week, in the iPaper, we saw an article addressing the impending school holidays and the pressure parents put on themselves. The article argues that parents should stop feeling guilty about leaving parts of the summer holidays completely unplanned. Instead of trying to create a packed itinerary of activities, trips, and memory-making moments, it suggests embracing what it calls an empty diary approach. And now who better to talk to than the author herself, my lovely friend, the wonderful Dr. Punam. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. What a treat to get to talk to you girls. I love your podcast.
I'm so excited to have you here. I love it when my worlds collide, you know?
Me too. This is an absolute joy.
It's so wonderful. Thanks so much for coming on. Firstly, how the devil are you?
I am very good, thank you. We are actually, I'm in the trenches of the summer holidays right now. I think we stop earlier than England, so we are 3.5 weeks in. It is full on. The juggle is real, but we're surviving. We're begging, borrowing help from everywhere we can just to be able to do all the 10 million things that we still are expected to do and be full-time social coordinators.
Yeah, love that.
Well done, you. You've got this. We believe in you. I'm 2 weeks in. The girls, they're just starting, so it's all fun
we're
and games.
fresh, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're like, this is going to be great.
And look at you all smiley, happy, dippy mummies. Look at that. I'll be interviewing you in 3 weeks and see how you're feeling.
Oh dear. Now, Punam, explain to us the empty diary approach, because I love this idea. And I actually said the words to Nora this morning. I said, just so you're aware, I'm not going to plan every day. Like, every day is not going to have a fun activity. There will be some days where it's just a day. So talk to us about this.
I love that. And I think it's important. I think that somewhere along the way, we have started to believe that to be a good parent, you need to be a full-time activities coordinator. And if you're not doing that, then you're absolutely failing. So you're packing days up with trips, crafts, activities to do, experiences. Oh my God, making all the feel good memories. And we actually forget sometimes the best memories are just doing the simple, ordinary things. Yeah. Going for a wee ice cream in the park, going for a wee walk, having a late night, being allowed to sleep in or stay up late at night. All those things are just as important. And the empty diary approach, I love it. But I think it's just really giving ourselves permission to just do that, just have nothing planned. And unstructured activities are great for us as adults, but they're also fantastic for kids. Them just to have a bit of time to just potter. We love pottering. I love pottering. Weekends where you've just got nowhere to be, nothing to do. You don't need to get ready for anything. But actually giving kids that downtime, that space, just to be able to expand their minds, I think is so, so important for their creativity. I think that nowadays kids are so overstimulated. We're giving them so much to do, but we are also so overstimulated. And I think just giving them a little beat is just so, so important. So I love it. And as I was writing the article, I was thinking back to my childhood. Spent so much time inventing games, building dens, looking out the window, people watching. Love it. I don't think that's a weird thing to do. Making up stories about people's lives and just getting lost in the imagination of it all. Yes. I really want my kids to be able to connect to that as they get older. So by all means, have a lovely summer, but have lots of days where you've got absolutely nothing in the diary.
I love that. I think that's so helpful. And it's so lovely to hear it from yourself. That will give a lot of people permission in their minds to go, actually, no, she's right. Let's just take a step back and just enjoy not having anything to do. Because do you, in your clinic, do you see a bit of a spike in stress and anxiety as the summer holidays approach or at the start of the summer holidays?
Oh, absolutely. And parents don't come in saying, oh my God, I'm so stressed by the summer holidays. It usually comes in with just them, as we talk, finding out that they're actually just really exhausted, depleted, because we've got to be honest and realistic. Modern day parenthood is about juggling not just our childcare and kids, but it's about working, it's about showing up in the world, being in social spaces, also tackling the online world that we all have to navigate in some shape or form. So I think what happens is that parents suddenly find that they've gone from their normal load that they carry, then they've got like 6 to 8 weeks where they're also full-time. And I'd say carer in the word loosely, but you are like literally coordinating everything. You've got no respite from that whatsoever. And the pressure that comes with that. And then you've got your work, your finances, and all the stuff in between. And I think that it also comes with a lot of guilt for a lot of parents, especially mums, because we have so much comparison online. We forget that Instagram, etc., is just a highlight reel of people's lives. But you can think, oh my gosh, look at all the wonderful things that all these other families are doing. Maybe you're not able to be sort of able to afford all the different things that you're seeing online. And then quickly you're comparing, you're feeling guilty, you're feeling the pressure, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious. So absolutely over summer, particularly towards the end of it, parents do come in and it comes to light that actually they're just quite exhausted and burnt out by the summer holidays, which is a shame.
And they've forgotten all of the lovely moments that they have created, because, I mean, I've been sucked into that when you're like, oh, look, they've done that. And then Matt will often say, but look what you did last week and what, and I'm like, oh, yeah. We need to kind of remind ourselves, don't we?
I think that's just it. And our kids aren't looking for perfect schedules and packed things to do. What they just want actually is just a happy setup, a mum that's not frazzled and screaming the place down, a dad that's just actually there, simple board games. We are such big Uno fans. You can get lost for hours just doing silly, daft things like that. And I think that that's what kids remember. A lot of our memories, if we go back to our childhood, there will just be pockets where you just think, oh, that was lovely, but it was a simple moment. It was never big grand gestures. And I think just the pressure that we put on ourselves these days is just a lot. And I feel like we just need to strip that back.
Such good advice. Now, Punam, we always say that there's no guidebook for parenting, but I feel like that there is now. Because you have released The Motherload, Every Mother's Guide to Juggling Health, Life and Happiness. This book is incredible. Like, there's so much wonderful advice. And I've known you for years now, and you are just the most amazingly wonderful, kind human being with so much good advice to give. And now you've written a lot of it down in this beautiful, beautiful book. Can you tell us about it, please? Because I really want everyone out there to know about it and to go get it and love it as much as we do.
Oh, thank you for all your lovely words. That means so much to me. The Motherload for me very much was born 13 years ago after my little boy was born. And I think, believe it or not, even as a medical student through my junior doctor years, I'd never had that experience truly an understanding of maternal health. And a lot of that, and it's just mad that we don't get much of that training as undergraduates or postgraduates. And it was only when I got pregnant and I had the birth of my child, and actually nothing went swimmingly smooth. The birth was quite traumatic. I had very severe postnatal depression. And I just remember at the time just thinking, gosh, this is really hard. But there wasn't a lot of conversation around it. And actually the loneliness that comes with motherhood, we talk about all the beautiful things that come with motherhood, but there's also a lot of challenges. Our bodies go through so much. We evolve, and none of that just finishes at 6 weeks, which is what is led to believe. You get your 6-week postnatal check, and that's you. Off you go, mummy. It's nothing. I mean, at that point, we're only just starting to heal. And actually, a lot of the impacts that happen during pregnancy, that first year, they go on for years on. And what I wanted was a book that actually just made mums at every stage feel seen, feel validated, that actually the things that you're experiencing are normal. I think a lot of mums are used to, because of culture, we minimise everything. We minimise the exhaustion. That's just being a mum. We normalise, it's normal to just pee when you're jumping on a trampoline or you're sneezing or you're laughing. So, just get on with it. I think that normalising all these things for such a long period of time has just meant lots of mums continue to struggle with whatever is happening to their body across the decades. And when I was looking, there was no books that were helping me. The books all tended to focus on pregnancy and that first year when the baby is born, but it all focused on, the baby. And I was like, I need something that's going to hold your hand as a mother through all of it, to make you feel seen from pregnancy right through to perimenopause and beyond, because you're navigating things throughout the whole journey. And the challenges evolve over time, but the load doesn't. So how do we get on with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I feel like, mums are like, you're just, like you say, that you said about minimising. We minimise everything because we're putting all of our efforts into our children, and you forget like to look after yourself a lot of the time and it's not just about like having a face pack and putting your feet up for 2 minutes. It's like your whole self, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I think that this is commonly the thing that is told to us, well, you just get a wee bit of rest and you'll be all right. But actually,
it's never enough rest.
It's never enough rest. And actually, if we do get, even if we do get permission to rest, it comes with so much guilt and it's so loaded. And we think, gosh, I'm being so selfish. But actually, the healthier we are and the more we learn to look after ourselves, as much as often it can feel like, oh, it's another thing to do. But actually, the better not only we feel, but our families also thrive because we are doing better. And also, the other thing that I talk about a lot is we're also teaching our kids how to look after themselves growing up, especially if you've got girls or even little boys that are watching how their mums are, actually teaching them that self-care starts with you, no matter who you are, but you're taking time out to rest, to eat properly, to actually hydrate yourself, to prioritise movement, because you want to live for a long time. You want to be there right to the end. But actually, there isn't enough out there that just holds the hand of mums. And that's why I think chapters like the burnout, the friendships, the boundaries, the mental load, all of that stuff right through all the chapters. When you've got a newborn, the priorities are things like feeding, sleeping, milestones. And then you think it's going to get better. But actually, then the kids are off to nursery and school. You're still juggling work and you're learning to navigate this new world while looking after these little people and making them good people and all the rest of it. Then you've got teenagers and screen time. And should I be doing this or should I be doing that? It's a lot. And at the same time, your body is changing. Perimenopause. I've got a pubertal child at the minute, and I'm going through perimenopause. And then here comes the next big swing in season. And you're like, well, now what do I do? How do I understand my body? Because what we do is we focus so much on helping our children understanding what's going on with their bodies, whilst completely ignoring the fact that we are storming like crazy inside. So this is the book. It's evidence-based. It's got all the practical tools that are realistic, not those wacko ones that actually nobody's got time for doing. They're realistic, practical tools, and just to be that hand-holding next to your bedside mum hug in a book. That's what I wanted to do.
That's what it is, though.
So
and it's
lovely.
It's like a hug from you, which anyone is lucky to have.
I have a question for you. In the book, lovely book, loved it. You talk about maternal burnout. And I was just wondering, how do you know if it's maternal burnout or if you're just like having a bad week, or, how do you know the difference?
Yeah, that is such a good question. And knowing the difference is important. So we can have a very busy, full-on week that can feel really hard, and you collapse on a Friday night, and perhaps over the weekend you just go, I'm going to quieten it down, empty diary, you relax, you rest, you catch up. By Monday, you're feeling a bit better. That is a busy spell or a busy week. However, if you are having that feeling all the time, that no matter how much you rest, how much you look after yourself, you're still feeling exhausted, fatigued, you feel anxious, you feel low, perhaps your mood is flat all the time, you're not interested in the things that you used to be interested in, you're finding social conversations difficult, all of that leads to burnout. And I think that especially as women, we have this habit, and we're all guilty of it in different forms. It's just that we carry on regardless. And we think, it'll get better when. It'll get better when. And that when never really comes. And the thing is, it's a spiral that we have to stop ourselves going down. So if you recognise any of these feelings where you're just feeling a bit disconnected and not yourself, act on it sooner rather than later.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Great. You give the best advice, Punam. You really do. If you compare mums in the thick of parenting today to, say, mums from 20, 30 years ago, do you think early motherhood is genuinely harder now, or do you think we just talk about it more?
I think it's a bit of both, you know. I think, like, I'm really grateful that we are having conversations about maternal mental health. Certainly over the years, I've seen that we're doing this more and more. And what it does is it opens up spaces for women to feel more comfortable in sharing what they're going through. There's a collective me too. You think, oh, it's not just me. And there's a real power in validation and just feeling like you're not alone in the thick of it. And the thing is, a lot of mums do feel it. But at the same time, I do think that parents nowadays are managing a very different load to parents did many moons ago. It was probably harder back then as well. But I think modern motherhood especially is tricky because we weren't designed to mother in a culture of constant consumption and output. You know, there's just so much happening all the time. And I think that there used to be a better village and support system back in the day, whereas now increasingly there's less and less of that. You're doing a lot of it on your own, or so it can feel. And asking for help is often seen as being a failure. So I think that we are definitely getting better at talking about it, but I do think that the challenges have evolved. And I do think that there's a lot more in terms of adding to the maternal invisible load that perhaps wasn't there, you know, decades ago.
Yeah, definitely.
So
definitely.
true.
Yeah.
Are WhatsApp school groups good for us? Or are they quietly destroying our nervous systems?
Oh my gosh. Ugh. WhatsApp groups from school. Well, mine has been muted for 3.5 weeks and I feel great. And I always mute it at the beginning of any holiday, and I always mute it on a Friday night. Because you just do need a break. I think they're so helpful until they are not. I think that certainly, you know, we all love those mums or parents that, you know, remind us tomorrow's blue socks and then it's purple socks the next day and yellow the next day. And then don't forget the 50 pence or the £10 note. And, you know, we love those parents. But also I think they can increasingly become a space where there is a lot of opinions. Oh my God, the messages, just, somebody asks a question, everybody has to respond with a yes or no or an emoji. And all those little pings are just adding to the mental clutter that we just don't need. So I think that they are helpful, but I also think protecting our energy and mental energy is really important. So, you know, don't feel bad if you have to mute it. Nobody needs a reply straight away unless there's a genuine emergency. And there will always be another parent that will dive in for that. So, you know, I think just protect yourself, mute the notifications. They're helpful, but over summer, call them.
Punam, I'm like one of those like observers, you know, like passive observers.
She's a lurker.
Yeah, I'm a lurker.
I'm a lurker. Yes. I'll occasionally just do like a...
For anyone listening, not watching, Punam's doing a thumbs up. Now, you've written this book to give mums permission to look after themselves, and on behalf of mothers everywhere, thank you. What's one thing that you'd like to officially give every mum listening permission to stop doing?
Oh, that's a lovely question.
I know it's hard.
Gosh,
I know
so
it's
much.
hard to limit it to one thing.
I would give every mother permission to stop feeling guilty for resting. I feel that so many of us mums believe that we have to earn our rest. So we'll rest once the washing's been done, once the food's all been made, once the kitchen's been clean, once the hoover's been done, once the kids are settled. Then, as a treat and a reward, we get to rest. How mad is that? Because we would never expect that from anybody else. We're like, God, you look tired, darling. We say that to our kids, you look tired, darling. I haven't done anything. You look tired, darling. Go have a wee lie down. Go rest. Oh, you look like you could do with a bit of quiet time. But for us, we just never take that. So I would give every mother the permission to just rest without feeling guilt. Take the guilt away.
Love that.
That's,
I love that.
wonderful. Oh, I love you, Punam. And
I love you.
I love this book, and I'm so glad that you've come on to share it with us. So thank you for all your wonderful advice. And I genuinely could talk to you for hours and have done in the past. But hopefully you can come back on again soon and we could talk to you for even longer. You can find Punam online at Dr. Punam Krishan, and her book, The Motherload, it's very strokeable.
Buy it.
Is out now.
Get it out.
Go and buy it for your summer reading. You won't
now.
regret it. Or any new mums you know, or just generally mums that you know. They don't have to be new mums. This would be a great present.
It's a great read for dads as well to get an insight into what mums are going through.
Yes, that's so true.
Highly recommend.
So true. Punam, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute joy as always. I'll see you very soon when me and Nora come up to see you on our road trip and I get to meet your lovely family. I cannot wait. I love you lots.
Too.
Mwah. And Charles and Vicky, we're off on our summer holidays as well now. What a great year we've had and what a way to end it. Love you guys.
Amazing.
Love you.
Love you.
Happy summer.
Love you. Happy holidays.